to hold anything back on this SEO blog site. In fact, I'm going to show you pretty much step by step each thing that I'm doing. As I put up my first post yesterday, I had made my introduction video and posted on YouTube, and then I embedded this onto my blog. Now, when I did this, I got to thinking that, I'm going to have some days 5 or 6 videos on the same site or on the same page, and what I don't want to happen is I don't want people to accidentally or purposefully, I don't know why they would, but it does happen, people play more than one video at the same time. Now, because I'm hosting all my videos at YouTube right now, it's not going to be such a hit on my server, but if I had all the videos on my own server and people are watching multiple videos at the same time, which you can't really pay attention to, it's going to take a big bandwidth hit. The other thing is that if you had a gallery of pictures, like a lot of times you'll see a blog that'll have 10 or 12 pictures and it takes a lot of real estate. Wouldn't it be cool if you could just have one picture that would open up into another window? Well, I did some research yesterday and I found out that there is some really cool code that we can put in our blogs and our web pages that will take care of this situation. Now, there's another benefit, guys, is that when you have an embedded video on your page, whether it's a blog or a website, it's actually 2 files, it's actually 2 videos. One is the video itself and the other is the player, and this is actually 2 videos, and it takes a long time to load. Now I'm going to click refresh here, and you can see my little progress bar, how long it took to refresh. Now, I do have broadband, so it didn't really take a long time, but if somebody was on a dial-up, it would take a lot longer, or even some other broadbands, it may take longer. And if I had 10 videos on the same page, it would really take a long time. So after doing some research, guys, here's what I found out. There is some products out there, and I'm using open source, so it didn't cost me anything. This one is called Lightbox. They're called gray boxes, thick boxes. They all pretty well do the same thing. Now let me show you what I want. And this is what I want. Now, they did a text. I'm going to do an image, but I'll show you right here. Click it. It's going to open up, and see how it grayed out the rest of the screen, or blackened the rest of the screen, and then opened up a YouTube video. Now, this does a couple of things for us, guys. First of all, our page is going to load faster now because it's going to load either an image or a text, and we don't have to worry about it waiting to download the few seconds of both the video and the player. The next thing that happens here, guys, is that people have a choice now. They either watch the video or close it, and then click on the screen, it'll go away. Click back on here and it'll open back up. But people now have a decision to make. So you have a 50-50 chance they're really going to watch your information or not. And if we were to click it, you would see that it would start playing. Now, I know you're not going to be able to hit it. Now, this little blue thing up here, this is because I have Internet Download Manager, and it's trying to download here, so we're just going to click it there and get rid of it. Okay, we're going to stop the video. It's getting kind of noisy. So you can see this is the results that I want. Now, you can also do this, guys, with images and other things. Here's a cool one. You have an image, put a small icon or thumbnail on your website. People can click it, and then they can see the full-blown version of the image. If you had a gallery, galleries take up a lot, or multiple images they call it here. You can do something like this, and then you got a next button, and it'll go to your next picture without taking up major real estate. Let's see what happens when we click on this one. Okay, you got some other options you can do on this one here. Now this is a little fancier, Now, this was not designed for a blog, it was designed for a web page, but we can easily adapt it. And this particular one, I chose this one because of the ease of use, and they had some pretty cool things in here that they've done with it. And like I said, there's ones called thick boxes, gray boxes, light boxes, and this is a free one, and so this is the reason I chose this. Also, I'm trying to find as many tools for us that we don't have to pay for. Now, we go down here to download files, click on this. Now, my download manager, because it's going to tell me it already exists, and I'm going to go ahead and open it up. And what you're going to find is it's going to have a string of files here. and you're going to need something that will open up a zip file. I use Power Archive. I've had this program for a long time. It does all the major zips or archive files. You can use WinZip. There's all kinds of them. If you're on XP and Vista, they do support zip files. But in any way, I'm going to close this down. What I'm going to do is, I should have already had this window open, but let me navigate to where I have this, and I put it. I have a folder called plugins that I use all my plugins, and even though it's not a plugin, it's going on my blog. So it opened up into Lightbox here, and these are all the files that it's going to generate. Now you don't have to put all these HTML files on your server if you don't want to. I did, and I'm going to stop. This is going to be part 1 of Lightbox trick, I guess is what I will call this. And again, we're going to go back to my web page here, and right now the video is embedded. On the next video, we're going to remove this actual embedding, use this Lightbox trick here so that I can have a picture here, and then we will go from there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop this. Thanks for stopping by. Be sure to pick up the next video in the series.